So today is 19th of December 2023. It's about 2 o'clock at the moment. So today I've just been prospecting again. Like I said yesterday, I've trying to find little tricks to make myself more efficient. So I've had the music on that the restaurants use to get you to move quicker, get you to eat fast. I've been having that on. It keeps a good rhythm, keeps you in good energy, especially when you're prospecting. Because it gets very boring, and after 30, 45 minutes, you feel yourself starting to slow down a little bit with the pace. But when you have that music on, it keeps the rhythm going, keeps you upbeat. So yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. So just been prospecting today. Back to carry on reading. I've been watching a podcast. I always like to watch podcasts with people who are successful and things like that to just hear their insights, because it's interesting to hear how they think and sort of understand their perspective essentially. And the one I was watching was Andrew Tate and George Janko and I found it very interesting because obviously that George guy is now, well, not now, George guy is a Christian and Andrew Tate is now Muslim, and talking a lot about religion and about how religion ties into life and the lessons that come from the books and things like that. And I don't know, it's weird that it's come up at this time because obviously, so I'm christened. I'm a Greek Orthodox essentially, but it's never been sort of strictly followed within my house. I wouldn't say we're a very strong religious household. We all believe that there's a God, we all believe there's a higher power, but I don't think anyone, well, I know my dad used to be very religious when he was younger, and I don't know, he sort of used to go to church a lot and pray and stuff. And his family obviously did, and I think same with my mum's family. But I don't know, it just sort of got lost through the years, I guess. But I keep playing with the thought of religion and looking at religion and taking it more seriously. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to buy a Bible and I'm just going to read it and see what I learn, see what I think. And yeah, I don't know, I just feel like people with religion are more disciplined, they've got more purpose, they've got more direction, they follow a set sort of principles. And obviously it doesn't stick for everyone because not everyone follows it properly, but I feel like the people that do are good, genuine people. And I don't know, I don't even know if you're allowed to play with the thought of it like this and just decide if you want to. I think you can, because I was christened, so I'm not sure, but I don't know. I just really do believe that there's a higher power, and I do believe there's more than we could even possibly fathom, and I want to explore it more. So yeah, something I'm definitely gonna sort of take into consideration more. Look, anyway, as it is, I still believe there's a God. I still believe there's a higher power. I still pray, let's say. I just don't strictly follow it in the way that maybe the books tell you to. So that's why I sort of want to look into it, because I still think in that sort of way anyway, so I don't think it would be like anything too extreme for me to look at, or too extreme of an ideology for me to be like, what the fuck is this? So yeah, I don't know, I'm a bit sort of confused with it at the moment. I think I just need to read the Bible and just see what I think and look into how it works, how you get started with it and stuff like that, because I don't know much about it, but I don't know, I just like the principle of it and the things that come in it, with it, the type of person it makes you, the principles it gives you, things like that. And yeah, to be honest with you, I feel like a lot of the principles you learn in that, I follow anyway. and I carry myself well. I feel like I'm well moraled, I'm well principled, I'm disciplined. So I don't feel like it'd be anything too extreme for me. So yes, that's what I've been thinking in that context. And sort of the other thing I was thinking, so the other day, someone was nagging me about what I've been doing with my time, because I'm fairly close with them and they know my routine, and the pieces just weren't adding together. And look, I haven't been telling people what I've been doing. I just don't feel the need to. I don't need their opinions. I don't need their advice. They're not doing what I'm doing. They're not going to help me. There's no benefit telling them. I can still stay friends with them, and that's that. A good quote that I saw. I can't remember where I saw it or who said it, but I saw a quote that said, "If they wouldn't speak at your funeral once you're dead, don't listen to their opinions when you're alive." And so yeah, I guess that shows that really there's only a few people you really need to listen to and take their opinions of. So yeah, anyway, so this person, look, I'm good mates with them, but I just didn't feel the need to tell people. Look, with me, I'm confident in myself, I'm confident in my ability, I'm confident and I believe in myself. So I don't need the validation of telling people, oh, I'm doing this or I'm doing this, to be like, oh my God, that's so good. Like, I don't need that. I know I'm doing what I'm doing, and then once I get there, they'll probably find out anyway, because when they're like, what are you doing for work? I'll be like, well, I'm doing this, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I messed up. I messed up, it was my fault. I ran out of data on this phone, so I brought my business phone to hotspot off, and I took this out in front of them, and they noticed it was a different phone. So anyway, I just explained it to them, and their comment, look, they was very supportive of it. Of course they will be. They all say, they're all supportive at the start, because you remind them of the dreams they had as a kid. But when you get to the top, they don't like you or they resent you because you remind them of the laziness that they had to not get to those dreams, something like that. I wasn't perfect reciting, but that's how it was. Anyway, and their comment was, like I said, they were supportive, and their comment was, oh, I wish I did something like that. I'd love to be able to do like what you're doing. And I was thinking about that, and everyone has that same comment to me. Everyone goes, oh, that's so cool, I wish I could do that, or that's so cool, like I'd really want to do that. And I was thinking to myself, no, you don't know, like you just don't want to. Like, I don't think they understand what it takes, the headache it is, the stress it is, the anxiety it causes. Like, I just don't think they get it. And I don't think people understand the extreme life that I want. I want to be at the top. I want to be at the very top and nothing less. And I know the headache and the work and the pressure and the anxiety and the nerves that's going to cause, but I'm ready for it. I'm happy to learn those lessons and to get to that point. That's what I want to do. But when people say, I want to be like you, I want to do what you're doing, I just think to myself, no, you don't know. You really don't. Like, you're getting overwhelmed and struggling because you can't get to the pub on time. You're getting overwhelmed and struggling because your boss won't let you book a week off holiday. Do you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know what I'm trying to really get at here, but you've got to decide if you really want to do this, because it's not all rainbows and roses like they show you online. It really isn't. Online they portray it to be so easy, and you're not going to struggle, and you can get there in 6 months, blah, blah, blah. It's not that. It's more difficult than that. And it's about the person you have to become to be able to do this. And to be able to be this person, it takes years and years of hard work and discipline and learning and focus. And don't get me wrong, I'm not there yet, but compared to where I was when I started this whole journey, thinking about I wanted to do something and admitting to myself that I want to be someone big in this world, then I've come so far from that point, and people just don't want to put in the work. So if you're thinking about doing what I'm doing and getting into this world, just make sure you truly understand what it means to do it and you truly want to do it. Because it's not meant for everyone, and not everyone's meant to do it, because if everyone did it, the world wouldn't run and it just wouldn't work. So yeah, I don't know the point I'm trying to get at, but all I know is that it's those two things I've just spoke about have been on my mind, so I thought I'd just recite them. As I said, I'm just tracking everything that I'm thinking, all the thoughts I'm having, all the progress I'm making. And yes, that's the main thing, really. And look, right now, as I said, I'm not making the most visible progress, sorry. But I know I'm getting somewhere, I know I'm doing it. And the thing is, even if it takes me another 2 years to even get a client, I promise you I will not stop. And I know I will get there for a fact. I have so much belief in myself. I can't truly portray it on the camera how much self-belief I have. I have zero doubt in my mind I will get to do what I want to do. I truly believe that for everything in my body. I think everything that's happened for me to get to this point has happened for a reason. I don't think it wouldn't happen if I wasn't meant to be on this path, and I don't think I'd have this much self-belief if I didn't know it was going to happen. So whether it takes 2 more years, whether it takes 5 more years, whether it takes 10 more years, I know for a fact I will get to be the person I want to be, and I'll be at the tops of society, and that's all I know. I know I'll do what I want to do. And unless you have that self-belief, you're not going to get there. But it's not manufactured self-belief. I feel it in my body. When I talk about it, I can feel it. I can feel it in my stomach. I can feel myself like getting revved up, ready to go. So yeah, I'll keep checking in. I'll keep tracking progress, and let's see what happens.